We're here to burn the structure down, kind of give the Marines an idea how structure fire works and how the fire is spread.
What we learned right here is we learned how fast, actually from the actual ignition, the time that we get the flames going, to when that entire SWAT hut would be engulfed. And that's a big value for training for Marines out here.
And
yeah, it goes to show that over time over here, this plywood starts to get weathered and becomes actually more flammable than when it originally went up. We don't see that too much in the States because we don't have the intense dry heat like we do over here. But it definitely was educational to see that these things go up pretty quick.
okay.
It was good to go. As a safety manager, I look at safety, but the biggest thing that I do is I can't necessarily, what I think is a good idea, push that down to the Marines. So by tapping into the duty experts, I mean, that was just a wealth of knowledge. It puts common sense onto it, puts realism into it, and it's coming from the Marines that do what they do best, straight to the Marines with the boots on the ground.
Perfect.
This foam, not only it helps with the insulation, and the power doesn't have to work as hard going to the ACs, but it definitely helps with the spread of it. That it doesn't necessarily prevent the SWAT hut fire itself, but one of the biggest things it does is it contains the fire and keeps the spread of it. Out here on the base, there's usually a lot of room to spread them out, but you get out to some of the combat outposts and battle positions, they don't have that luxury, so the SWAT huts will literally be right up next.
A lot of the problems with the SWAT huts are the way that they're wired, the way that they're built. A lot of the structural problems, they don't have a ceiling inside of the building. A lot of the wires are getting old and they're starting to heat up and cause problems inside the buildings. They rub up against the wood, causing the insulation to wear out, causing bare wires to make contact with the wood, heating up the wood, which is old and dry from being out here in the desert environment. And the air conditioners, the lights, everything else is getting overworked. You get power surges through the buildings, through the wiring and so forth, and that causes a lot of problems with heat buildup, electrical fires inside the buildings. Try to fight the fire as best you can, but once you realize that that's not going to work, you need to get away from it. You need to get other people and gear away from the fires. Try not to go back inside to recover anything once the building's caught on fire. Because it's just going to go up quick, and we don't want you to get trapped inside. We respond as quickly as we can, but as you've seen today, it takes about 14 minutes for one of these to 14 to 15 minutes for one of these to burn completely down. And once the exits are blocked, that's it. We wanted to have a safe burn while it was an educational burn. I used my Marines to go in and do the final extinguishment. The knockdown of the main fire before it got too hot. We had embers blowing across the taxiway over here, so we want to make sure that didn't get out of hand.